Let's come to a comfy seat. That might mean kneeling for you. It might mean, you're sitting up on a blanket or towel, and maybe you putting some props underneath your knees here. Whatever's comfortable for you. If you don't have props, maybe you got a couple books next door, or you can grab a towel and prop your knees up if sitting cross legged is uncomfortable. So let's come to once we get to our seat, let's go ahead and rock and roll here a little bit, forward and back, not all the way, just a little bit, sway forward and back till you feel that spot with your eyes closed. I want you to close your eyes. Remember, one of the key things we're working on here is body awareness, body in space. Proprioception is the word. So I want you to try and feel when your shoulders, and I'm going to close my eyes too. I want you to feel when you feel like your shoulders are aligned and your spine is up straight and the shoulders are over the hips. Now, it's not going to be perfect, never is, but just think about it. Feel it, because you can rock forward a little bit and you see how you roll off your sit bones. You can rock back a little bit and feel how you feel like you're going to tip over, and then find that nice neutral spot. Then, once you're in that neutral spot, bring your hands to your knees. Take a deep inhale, and as you inhale, I want you to lengthen your spine. Crown reaches up to the ceiling or sky if you're still outside, but reach up. And then once you've reached up, I want you to engage those core muscles, those things we've been working for the last few weeks here. I want you to engage those core muscles, and I want you to do an audible exhale here. So do that 2 more times, each time trying to reach a little bit higher. Exhale, maintain the height. 1 more time, inhale. Maybe you reach your maximum potential in height here and exhale. Now, how does it feel with that core engaged, spine elongated here? Continue to keep your eyes closed. If you're in a safe space or you feel comfortable in your space, go ahead and keep your eyes closed. We're going to slowly roll our shoulders up to our ears. So we're going to kind of scrunch them up. Don't lose the height, though. Don't change that part. Just roll your shoulders up to your ears. And then roll them back down on the spine and come forward. Don't lose the height. Up to the ears and down. And then we're going to come one more time, shrugging our shoulders. Then when you get back down, go ahead and switch that and go the opposite way. Three times there, and then take a chance to notice how this area, shoulder to ear, traps, right here, this big muscle that you see on like football players, it looks kind of like a big ball here, like this. How does that feel? We tend to do this in modern society a lot, and we shrink in. I'm trying to help you shrink out, not shrink out, but open up. Expand across the chest. Shoulders are down and back, assuming a nice, strong posture. And when I say that we tend to do this, I actually mean myself in a lot of cases because I work at my desk all day long. So, but a lot of us have desk jobs these days. Maybe you're one of the lucky people that doesn't. So now that we're there, let's go ahead and try to slide our ears back. And you're going to notice chin is going to tuck here, right? Your chin's going to tuck, your core is going to engage. Still sitting up really tall. Notice how that feels. It might feel awkward. It always feels awkward to me when you pull your head back. I think my neck just has a natural lean forward, or maybe it's just that it's been trained that way over the years. And then we're going to let our right ear come to our right shoulder. One of my favorite moves here. We're going to extend And notice the lengthening that occurs when we do that. Check in, make sure you stay up tall. That's why we're engaging that core here. Notice the length between your ear and your shoulder, ear to shoulder. Maybe you kind of tilt your head forward, tilt your head back, and you notice a little bit of a difference here in this area, right? Like what changes when you tilt your head forward, tilt your head back, and maybe you notice an extra length here in your neck, but find what feels best for you there. And then take that left hand and extend it long. 45, 60-degree angle, not straight out, but down so you could, and you can adjust it, right? So check in, like where does it feel like you're getting the most traction or lengthening effect, right? So for me, the most lengthening effect is right here. Reach with those fingers, engage the tricep, back of the arm muscles to try and reach as far as possible and extend that arm long. Take one more breath here. And then we're going to inhale the left hand up and over to the right ear. Lift our head up. Bring the left hand down. And let's do the same thing on the left side now. Left over the left ear to the right shoulder. Notice the expansion between ear to shoulder. Same thing. Move your head forward and backward. And if you want, you could put your hand on that muscle and maybe you just can feel like minuscule movements here. Becoming aware of this area, shoulder to neck, ear to shoulder, I'm sorry. Reach with the right hand now. Make sure you're still sitting up straight because I noticed myself just now. Engage the core, sit up straight, tall. Reach the right hand out here. Again, let's move that arm up and down. Notice when you find your spot that feels like it's the most lengthening. And then when you get there, mine is like right here somewhere. When you get there, engage the tricep, reach those fingertips, reach. The arm is totally engaged in like an isometric flex. One more breath. Then you're going to inhale, bring that right hand up and over to the left ear. Lift your head up. Right hand comes to your knee. Do that shrug one more time. Now that we've lengthened it, let's see if it feels a little different to you. Inhale, ears up to shoulders up to the ears, roll it down 2 times that way in a clockwise direction, and then 3 times the other way. Oh, how does that feel for you? Just notice. Do your shoulders, neck, traps feel a little more, you could use the word open, lengthened, soft, maybe even? To me, that always feels so good to do that. And I know it's kind of a simple movement, but inhale your arms out wide now. Reach for the sky. Palms come together overhead. I know you can't see that here. Exhale, cactus those arms or goalposts, shining your chest. Arms pull back here. Don't let them come forward. Pull them back so the elbows are slightly behind the chest. Inhale back tall. Exhale, cactus. Inhale tall. Exhale, cactus. One more time. Inhale tall. This time when we exhale to cactus, I want you to do it very slowly. Remember those lats muscles, our upper back muscles, right? We've talked about those before. I want you to just close your eyes and think about that movement and how those feel as you pull your arms down. And I want you to try and send some thought there to flex those muscles. And then inhale back tall. Exhale, flex, cactus. Inhale tall. Exhale, palms to your knees. Now, if you're not used to doing that, you might notice if you were able to do it, you might notice a little tingly. That's some lactic acid building up there. That's a good thing. Take another breath here. And then let's inhale our arms wide one more time. Exhale, right hand's going to come to the upper back. I'm going to turn to the side more than a little bit, probably 2/3 of the way here so you can see what I'm doing. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, we're going to bring the right hand right here, right at the base of our neck. Take the left hand to the top of the elbow, push down a little bit. Don't ratchet, just give it a little encouragement. Push your head back into that forearm, right forearm, and then kind of tilt a little bit here, expanding from the hip up to the armpit. Little side body stretch. If you've been doing your core exercises, you might notice a little stretch across those obliques here. I'm going to show you on this side, the oblique muscles that are on this side, your side abs, so to speak. We're going to inhale tall, switch out our arms. Left hand comes to the base of the neck and upper spine. Push the head back in. Tilt to the right, trying to keep that left hip anchored, right? Get as much stretch from hip to armpit. Maybe, again, you might notice something in your obliques. One more breath. Inhale, both arms up tall. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, tall. And I'm going to turn to the other side as we prepare for a twist. I'm going to come off my Zafu. Or, guys, you guys know I call it the butt pillow. And we're going to come to a twist. So we're going to bring our arms up and we're going to twist to the right on an exhale. So left hand, right knee, right hand behind you. And remember, we do this in my classes. We do this like a little bit of a variation on this twist. We don't ratchet ourselves as far as possible. What we do is we ratchet ourselves. We twist about 2/3, half to 2/3 of the way. And then we roll that shoulder down and back, creating expansion across shoulder to sternum, right? Across our pectoral muscles. And then we're going to twist back the other way, counter twisting at the same time, looking over the left shoulder. Kind of giving you guys all the greatest hits today. Inhale back up, head comes back to center. Exhale to the right hand comes to the left knee. Left hand comes behind us again, half to 2/3 of where you think you can be. Exhale, roll that shoulder back and down, creating expansion from sternum to shoulder. Slowly turn the head to the right. Start engaging with that right hand and trying to twist the opposite way. Which creates a little more expansion between the chest and shoulders and also really engages those oblique muscles. One more breath here. Inhale, arms up tall. Exhale, palms to your knees. Close down your eyes. Take a moment. How do you feel? Hopefully that shoulder girdle, chest, upper back feels, I'm not going to say looser, but maybe lengthened, maybe more active, like it's been activated. And then we're going to do some arm exercises now. I thought we would do the arm variations of Warrior 1, Warrior 2, and drawing a blank. Drawing a blank today. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our arms out wide, bring them overhead, warrior one arms, right? So your arms are reaching straight up, palms are kind of sort of tilting in towards each other. Core is engaged, sitting up tall, right? And then exhale to warrior two to the left. Look over the left fingertips. Engage the arms, reaching out of the shoulders. Inhale back tall. Again, try to reach, engage those triceps, reaching long. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Slowly, controlled, engaged. Inhale up. Exhale to the right, engaged. Inhale up. Exhale, chair. So our arms come down about, let's go 45, 60-degree angle. Roll the shoulders. They might have come forward. So roll them down on the spine. Keep the width in the chest here. And we're still reaching, but we're reaching out of the shoulder sockets, not the shoulders rounding. Your back's not rounding here. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale, chair. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two to the left. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, chair. Inhale up. Exhale, palms through heart center. Hands on your knees, eyes shut down. And I want you to focus on what areas are you feeling the most engagement? Are you feeling something in your shoulders, triceps? I actually kind of feel sometimes in my hands because I'm like really reaching with those fingertips. Could be I'm just an oddball. Maybe you feel a little bit those rear deltoids, upper back right here. Just think on it. And let's go through that two more times. So inhale up. Exhale, warrior two to the left. Inhale up. Warrior two to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, chair. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two to the left. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, chair. Inhale up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Palms to your knees. Did that round feel any different? Feel any different than the last round? Maybe you're starting to notice a little bit of activity. I don't want to say burn, but you know what I'm saying. Little strengthening. I don't know the word you want to use there. In your shoulders, lats, chest, triceps. And we're going to slowly make our way to our back. Bring your knees, your feet and knees are folks pointed up at the sky here. Continuing with some of this twisting we've been doing, we're going to bring our arms out to a T. And you probably remember this from the abdominal work. So we're going to bring our knees up. Core is engaged here, right? We're going to drop our knees to the right. We're not doing the core work today. I'm going to give you a break. But we're going to let our knees drop to the right. Supine twist. Try to keep that straight out of the hip, straight down here. Look over the left shoulder. And what we're aiming for in this pose is to keep that left shoulder pinned to the ground because we want to feel that expansion from our shoulder through the chest all the way down into our side body. Hold this for 2 breaths. We're going to inhale our knees up to center. use your abdominal muscles. So flex, engage your core here and pull them up, really engaged. Ooh, my back is popping. And then exhale, lower to the right. You ever have that? You twist in a certain way and your whole spine just kind of feels like it's like somebody running their finger along the piano where it just goes. Over the right shoulder again, trying to keep those legs 90 and 90, right? So you're noticing it from the hip up through the chest, keeping the right shoulder pinned or as close as you can. I know I'm super bendy. All right, we're going to inhale those knees up to center. Bring your palms to your shins. Rock on that lower back a little bit. And I told you I was going to give you a break on core work today. So what we're going to do is we're going to rock and roll here, and we're going to end up on a side and roll to our belly. So there's not really a graceful way to do this. So just kind of roll over, and we're going to continue twisting shoulders, chest, that shoulder girdle area. We've done this before. We're going to bring our forehead to the mat. Let's just bring our right temple to the mat now. Right arm comes out long. Left hand is in front of your face. We're lying on our belly. And then when you're ready on your next inhale, if you're ready, if not on another inhale, I want you to push up onto your right side, stacking your legs as much as possible. Now, if you're one of those people that could use a little more, you can slide that right leg back. You can bring the left leg back. You can bring the left leg up behind your knee here. Let that hip will come back down to the ground. Don't want to put any undue stress on our neck. And notice the stretch now. It's largely focused on, I'm going to kind of sit up. You probably won't even be able to see me necessarily, but it's focused largely on this little tiny area in between the shoulder and chest, where the chest muscles kind of sort of attached to your collarbone. One more breath here. Roll all the way. We're just going to roll straight through to switch it out to the left, inhaling on the way up. Ooh, notice that other side. How does that feel? I did a lot of shoulder work 2 days ago, and it is not the most comfortable thing at the moment. Maybe you take that right foot behind the left knee and get it a little extra. Last breath here. And then when you exhale, just come back to our belly. Just let your temples come down. Take both arms out to a T. Notice how they feel. You might be able to notice a little blood movement going into that right shoulder, left shoulder now. And then we're going to bring one of our hands in, and we're going to find our way to our back. I'm going to scoot up a little bit here. Find your way to your back. Let your knees, let your heels come out wide. And we're going to take a little bit of a long Shavasana today. So give yourself a hip shimmy here. Whatever you need to do. I like to do a hip shimmy, maybe rock my head left and right. Actually, sometimes in class, I will typically just trick the head up, go left and right till I feel like I've found my center. Shoulders, just relax them. Maybe that means your arms come out like to a T, but whatever is relaxing to you. Take up all the space. And then we're going to take a deep inhale once we get there. Fill up the belly. Audibly exhale. Just let it all go. Go. Two more times, just like that. Inhale deep. Audible exhale. One more. Inhale deep. Audible exhale. Maybe you notice that on each of those exhales, you had a little bit less to let go of. When you're ready, we're going to roll over onto whatever side is calling to you today. Ear to bicep, fetal position, or something approximating it. Inhale, push yourself up to a comfy seat. Head bowed, eyes closed, palms meeting together at heart center. Take a second to reflect on our practice and how you're feeling right now. Bring your thumbs up to that spot between your eyebrows and then slowly bow forward. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.